I'm 18 and I look like this. No. I'm 18 and I look like this. I have a question for you. Have you ever wondered why people or the most jacked guy in your gym seems to not care about anything? You're probably insinuating or assuming that he's on gear. But what if I told you that every jacked guy acts like this? They don't try hard. That's the key. You don't try hard. That is the key. I'm 18 and I'm outshining your ass, your punk ass. I'm outshining you. If we were to state our achievements, I've achieved more than you. You probably have one or two. Fuck, I cannot talk in this motherfucker. You probably have one, two, maybe three things that you can say, better than you at. But most, I would say, nah, cause your physique is shit. You're probably not smart enough, and you don't get no hoes. So the key is not try, because when you try, it sends a signal to your brain that you are trying, meaning you didn't get the results. So you keep trying and trying and trying and trying and not get what you want. Most guys, when they go and start their gym or fitness journey, guess what they do? And this is so stupid, because if I ask you a question, I gave you a sports car right now, and I said you have to drive it to maybe from New York to ATL, right? And I say you have to drive it and you have to get as fast as possible. Would you put the car in efficient mode or in track mode? So why aren't you doing the same thing with your brain? Because we build stuff. Sorry, we build stuff using our biology. Simple thing. This is a simple thing. Everything. Your fucking. Let me see. Everything is used. Everything is built using our like the same way we have sex. Think about it. There's a hole and there's a stick. How do they make a your headphones with maybe like the headsets before? How did they made them? There's an aux and there's a hole in your phone. That's the same way we have sex. Like everything, tires, there are holes and there are nuts and bolts. It's the same thing. So we use everything to our biology. So we won't. The car is built efficient, sports, whatever. Like the modes, the same thing in your brain, because we need to like we have gears in our brain. You feel me? So that we know when's the time to sprint, what's the time to slow down, like to save energy, shit like that. So if you want to build a physique. Sorry, if you want to build a physique, and without expending much energy, but getting there as fast as possible, you have to switch your mind, put it in what mode? The creativity mode, which is the alpha brain waves, the alpha and theta. So there are different brain waves for different things for sleep and whatever and whatever. So we will be targeting the alpha and theta, right? So there's alpha, there's theta, there's beta, and there's gamma. There are lots, but we're going to focus on them two, alpha and theta, because that's when you're in your creative state. You feel me? That's when your mind is in that creative mode. So you want to go into them waves every single time. So how do you do it? It's kind of like sport mode in a car, just like I alluded to or I explained before. It's kind of like that. You want to get there as fast as possible. So you want to cancel out the noise. You see like a horse when it's like racing or some shit. They have these things, I don't know what they call them, but so that they don't get distracted by nothing else. So I want you to do this, and this works with everything in your life. Every goal you have, you use this same principle. You go if like you have a goal. Let's say you wanna get hoes. You have to be in a peaceful state, because when you're in a peaceful state, you don't want anything else. And when you don't want anything else, you attract stuff. That doesn't mean you don't work hard. It means you are fulfilled within yourself. And then when you're fulfilled, your mind, your reality. There's this saying that says your reality is a reflection of what's happening in your mind. Right? So if you want a good life, you have to be peaceful here. You have to make it here. Not imagining, not visualization. Because I feel like for me, especially for me, it makes me, I become obsessed over the results. And then when I become obsessed over the results, I get desperate. And then I overthink shit. And then I don't get what I want. Because I want it and I'm not fulfilled. So if you want to build a physique that is exceptional. By the way, that physique took me around 3 years. And that picture is about from probably from June in that part of the year. So I look better now, right? So I'm gonna show a physique maybe when I go to the pools and shit. But for now, yeah. Until I make my next transformation, I don't like taking pictures, so yeah, whatever. Probably like from June, that picture. It took me about 3 years to get there, and I'm 18. I started when I'm 15. Think about that. I'm 18 and I look like this. Think about when I reach 25, when I'm 30. You feel me? Like things like that. That happened because I'm in a peaceful state, and I don't care about nothing. Nothing else. I just work, and that makes me happy. Let me ask you something. Let's say you was like mining some gold. Would you rather do it angry or do it happily? Would you rather do it angry or happy? So why are you making it hard for yourself to build a physique? You're choosing the angry state. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, but TK, hey, we have to do hard things. Hey. BS. That is BS. You look pathetic. But if you wondered why you still look like shit, huh? That is because you are in an angry state, and then you're not fulfilled in your mind, and you're not at peace, and things like that, and you're in creative mode. So we need to get you into creative mode, and then be at peace with yourself. This is not about no workout shit, how to grow your bicep, your shoulders, guys. Nah, cause those things, yeah, they are important. How to build a physique, like a correct physique. That is so important. I won't even take. Bro, I wouldn't discourage you watching that shit. However, you know too much right now. By now, you know too much. You know what's the important. If you've been watching shit, you know what are the most attractive muscles. You know how to look bigger than you actually are. You know how to look sexier for the hoes. And unless if you're gay, you know how to look better for the guys, right? So those are important, but then this thing, I'm teaching you a life lesson. I know I'm 18, however, I've learned this, and it made my life better. You wake up happier. The people around you love you more because you're the best version of yourself, which is the peaceful version of you. You look in better, like everything will improve. Ever seen like them Instagram guys? They just shoot up to a crazy level. Ever wondered why? It's because of their mind. Their reality is reflecting what's inside their mind. Everyone talks about manifestation. It works, but I don't I don't wanna be like no voodoo nigga. But it works. You have to be like at peace. Because when you're at peace, like it feels like when you're at peace, you feel fulfilled, and it tricks your brain to think you have everything you need. And then when you say, I did that and I'm doing that and I'll get it, it's like, oh, you're at peace, meaning I have to give you. Let me explain this in maybe like science shit, because you might be thinking, oh, this nigga is just talking out his ass. But listen, look, there's a quote by who's this nigga? Some old ass nigga. Oh, Nikolai Tesla. I think he said, if you want to understand the universe, you have to think of frequency, vibrations, and I forgot what and what else. And that is key. Look at this. What dictates your frequency is like how your body vibrates. It's your emotions, right? And what dictates your emotions, your thoughts. So you see, what dictates your reality, your frequency and vibration, how you vibrate, and how your frequency is. If you are at a lower frequency, then your life will be lower, and meaning it will be shit. So it has to start from the top. You have to affect your thoughts, to affect your emotions, to affect your vibrations. That is simple science, bro. So you have to affect your thoughts and beliefs. And it will take time, maybe probably like 3 months to be like, yeah, I'm him, to see like the results. But then you'll see small things, like maybe if you started this week, next week you'll see like people gravitating to you more and shit like that. Cause you are at peace and you don't need nothing. You're not desperate. You don't give people the ick. I'm telling you, bro. If you think going to the gym and building a physique will get you hoes and it will get you opportunities, no, it doesn't. The way you vibrate in your thoughts, how you see yourself, that's the only thing that will give you the results you want. I'm telling you, bro. I promise you. I promise you. Look, okay. Now the next question is, how do we reach the peaceful state? Came to the right person. Okay. Number one, every day when you wake up, you gratitude journal. You write everything that you're grateful for. This will give you like a positive start to your day, and you will feel happier because you'll realize like what things you took, bro. I cannot talk today. However, you will realize how many things you took for granted, and then that will make you like, oh, fuck, I'm actually living good. Think about it. There are people getting blown out in like fucking Gaza, and you're at home eating your bacon and eggs. Your parents, if they're still alive, they did everything to raise you. That will give you a smile on your face, bro. I'm telling you. And then you will feel like it takes time, but then you get there into that peaceful state. And then number two, what do? You meditate. I'm telling you, bro. You meditate. Why? Because you become regulated. You see, like, I don't know what quote, but I heard from someone. I'm gonna push it, but then it says, when the majority of people do something, you have to do the opposite. Right? So think of it like this. Everyone is living fast, living a fast-paced life. Watching YouTube shorts, reels, like everything is fast. what if you became slow? Like, move slow and see every opportunity. Move slow. Move slow and scan your reality. What's wrong? What do you enjoy? Regulate yourself by meditating for 10 minutes every single day. I do these things, bro. And I look like a model. And you look like shit. If you want to listen to fucking these guys, these degenerate guys, hey, that's fine by me, bro. But I'm teaching you how to get a physique and not be a gym cell. And people will love you. And you will love yourself more. And you will work more because you're at peace. You will do everything that you enjoy because you're at peace. You will get everything that you want because you're at peace. Nigga. So, you have to do that and then meditate and gratitude journal and then like do breath work. And every time like negative thoughts come into your mind, you just smile. Just smile. And then like your brain will try to explain why did you smile, and then you think of good memories and shit like that. And number 2, how to get into the creative state. Well, the creative state is like the same thing, the same habits that I told you. There are 3. You journal, you meditate, and then you just smile. Because when you do them, they improve your sleep. Check on fucking YouTube how to improve your sleep and shit like that. However, when you do these 3 things, you become regulated, just like I said. And then when you're regulated, you get into the theta and alpha brain waves. That's when peaceful and creative, you feel me? So you need to lie down and give yourself some time, like maybe an hour before you sleep. Take everything that is electronic out and just sit down and look at your roof or your ceiling. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. If you still don't believe me, I look like a model and you still look like shit. So I don't know who you wanna believe, or you wanna go to them fitness gurus. Hey, that's fine by me, bro. But I'm teaching you a life lesson because this worked for me and it's working for me now. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.